Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stratty Daddy Sundays. I am your host, DM Misha, and we have here our very first group, Curses, also maybe vampires. It's been 2 weeks since we last played, and last time we met a new member of the group, had some dinner, decided to explore a little bit of the place, while others decided to actually get a good night's rest. Um, the people who decided to play adventure mode went up to the attic and discovered a locked tower that they opened up, and inside of which they found what looked like a wreath of black narcissus flowers that, for some reason, looked fresh and beautiful, and just as lively as the day that they were picked, in opposition to the very dilapidated and dust-covered tower that they were found in. Then they went upstairs in the tower and almost got assaulted by a flock of very startled bats who almost blasted Draken out of a window. Ollie managed to grab him back in last minute. Nicholas explored the workroom and has really only been able to uncover so far some alchemy-based herbs, specifically a vial of nightshade. Um, but there is still another room up there to explore, possibly a bathroom if you feel like it. Um, yeah, that's where we are. So we're gonna zero in on Nicholas because to he was wanting to explore more of the upper attic room there. So Nicholas, what are we doing?
So I found a couple of doses of nightshade over here, correct?
That is correct, yes.
And then I want to kind of investigate this area.
Okay, go ahead and roll another investigation check for me.
Alright, what does it look like again? Can you remind me?
So the two desks that were over here looked like books pertaining to alchemy and like ingredients all lined up. What you're at right now looks like a work table with a couple of things set out.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna roll my. Yeah, this is a work table. I kind of want to know what's here. I'm gonna roll my last investigator's die for the day to add to it,
Okay.
which is a D12.
Oh wow.
What the hell?
What a good use of your talent, investigator die. That's fantastic. Okay, so here's what happens. Nicholas, you're
I
looking
s- Go ahead.
Nicholas, you're looking around on the workbench. You see a couple of things set out, mortar and pestle, some test tubes that look like they have some ingredients in them, both liquid and dried. There's a scale directly in front of you, which somebody looks like they've been measuring out what is possibly some wood shavings of some kind. You're not exactly sure. You're not a connoisseur of wood. But you notice that there is a green leafy plant on the table there with a lot of fragrant leaves, giving off a very enticing scent. Uh, can you go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw?
At least I'm good at those. Yes, I am. I also want to see if I can identify this plant.
Okay, go ahead and roll nature check. Um, so yeah, you give it a little bit of a sniff, but you manage to hold back from the urge you felt to reach out and take the plant and roll all over it. Go ahead and give me that nature check. Nicholas? Uh-oh. Can anybody hear me?
I can
I
hear you.
can hear you.
Okay, Nicholas, you gotta roll a nature check for me. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Ah, hi.
Yeah, I don't know why. I keep getting disconnected from the internet.
That's weird. Are you connected to the right version of my Wi-Fi?
Yes.
The one that's not 5G?
The only one I have a password to, according to my laptop.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I was asking if I can identify the plant.
Yep, I said roll a nature check.
Nope.
No, you have no
Oh,
idea
you
what the
gotta be
plant
kidding
is.
me.
But it
I,
smells
I,
but it smells like really good. Like honestly, besides the pie, the best thing you've ever smelled in your life.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
And you just
s-
you are heavily resisting the urge to just pick it up and like roll it all over your face, put it on the ground, possibly just like throw it in the air.
It's totally catnip!
Oh my gosh.
Catnip? No. What would make you think that? The nature check's an 8 anyway. You'll never know.
Oh my lord.
All right. Anything else you'd like to investigate in this room, Nicholas?
I
Oh.
just see a fragrant plant there, but
Also, it is safe to say that all of this is going on while Ollie and Draken are kind of in the tower with the events of last time happening, because this is like a cut back to what Nicholas was doing during that time.
I would like to retrace my way into this room if there's time to search this room.
Yep, so you head back into that room. It didn't really yield anything last time you looked it over, but
I don't think I looked in here yet.
one of you did. I think it might have been Ollie. Um,
Oh.
Possibly? One of you did. Anyway, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Okay, and anything intelligence based, I know I'm gonna fail. Yep. I have a +1. I have a +1 to intelligence, so it's not even like I'm your stereotypical dumb barbarian.
Yeah. It's a nice.
And yet, the dice says otherwise.
It's
Yes.
a nice, brightly lit room. The lamps are warm. The bed is freshly laundered and made. It doesn't look like an unused room, but it also doesn't look like anybody is currently living within it. You can actually see a drawer across the way that has been opened and it's empty. So it looks like this is sort of an unlived in room and you don't see anything that particularly piques your fancy.
What is this?
That's a stove.
Oh, okay.
A wood stove, like one would use to keep a room warm during the winter, or possibly to heat up small batches of water on.
I'll check out this desk or dresser.
Cool. So that 6 investigation was for the room. It was for you going through the room, investigating it.
Okay.
And you did not find anything of note or worth.
Alrighty.
But you did take a good decent time going through it. So let's see here. I'm gonna jump over to Ollie and Draken in the tower, because by this time all the events that have previously happened would have already happened. And Draken, why don't you read your bits and I'll read Ollie's bits.
Oh, sounds good. Halfway hanging out of the window, Draken does a grin at Ollie. Well then, I think I'll be keeping you around. As he steps back in.
Ollie blinks several times as if still trying to process what just happened. After a moment, he releases Draken's sleeves, clearing his throat softly. Thank you? Are you alright? He asks, glancing toward the window.
Before they completely let go of the sleeve, Draken does grab them by the wrist and glance out the window as well. I'm fine. I'm just fine now. But tell me, why did you help me? I might have pulled you down with me, he says, pulling Ollie a little up the steps.
Well, you guys are actually already at the top.
Oh yeah. Well, pulling them up a little bit to get a better look at their face. Posture check. That's why.
Suddenly, you have an Ollie towering over you.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, okay,
That's right.
towering and maybe like a bent over. I remember they were supposed to be like sort of hunched.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Why did you help me? I might have pulled you down with me.
Ollie responds in a somewhat flustered manner. I don't approve of gravity-assisted murder. I guess by bats. I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do. Were you not expecting to be helped?
Don't often receive it. Well, anyway, one of them was much larger than the others. I have a feeling that has some significance. What is this room?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Draken.
Happily. Wait, do I have guidance? Let me double check. I don't. Then I shall stare with my regular elven eyes.
Nope. I was just about to say, let's hope I suck in all the bad luck for us.
Nope. Nope.
Oh gosh.
The two that are tsundere for each other are both having bad luck tonight.
Tsundere?
Yeah.
I
Nicholas
don't think
insulted
Draken
him.
is a tsundere.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nicholas insulted him. He ignored Nicholas. It's great. It's a slow smolder. It's exactly what I like in the story. Anyway. Yeah, with a 6, it looks like a very dilapidated, kind of broken room. There is the broken window that you almost fell out of. There are pieces of the roof collapsing inwards to reveal a sort of hole to the sky. This might have been a viewing deck at one point for people to like look out and over the rest of the town into sort of the forest beyond, but now it's just pretty much a safety hazard. Ollie says, if it's anything like most manors I'm accustomed to, it's a place of solace and reflection, as well as getting a better glance at the weather to better adjust for the day's activities for those in the manor. Granted, it's not that big of an issue here, weather, Ollie remarks as he watches the bats ever so faintly twist away in the distance, swallowed by the mist one by one.
Nom 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 nom.
Now, where I come from,
Delicioso.
it's either caves or the grand vistas you can see are full of things you don't want to be seeing. Let's go back downstairs. I don't think there's anything else up here for us. Scene change? Question mark?
I put you back downstairs. You said you wanted to go back downstairs.
Okay.
Right now, the
Wow.
only other two people we could see and change to are asleep.
Oh,
They chose to go to sleep like normal people.
I did forget that. So,
I can see and change to
downstairs.
them in the morning.
Walking
Well.
downstairs, a little bit of what he's used to, opening up a little bit more to you now that you've saved his life.
Oh.
Very specifically, you get the sense that he is not from the surface world. He is more a traditional underworld drow, if you know what that is.
Oh shit, I just realized. Ah man, there might be more
Yeah.
than one reason that Ollie is talking to you. Considering.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my. Is it murder?
Sure. Ollie blinks at that. Oh, right. He follows after Draken, righting the flower crown in his head with a delicate touch. Luckily, his horns keep it mostly in place. I'm sorry if I was insensitive.
You literally grabbed my wrist and stopped me from falling to my death. I think insensitivity is out the window.
Come on.
Oh, don't give me that look.
Oh man. Holly stares.
I think it's time to cross the building again.
You still have that rope there in place, although there is a short distance you will have to scuttle to get to it, since it didn't extend all the way to the
Oh,
doors.
if you do remember, I did cut off a piece of my rope to extend it. That's why I have 25 left in my inventory.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And only 6 batons.
Mhm.
No, so that's what
Only
I'll be doing.
sensible creature who actually uses those
I'll-
spike things for climbing.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care about property damage. I care about my own fucking safety.
Yeah, we totally forgot about them.
Ollie's typing.
Ollie says quietly under his breath, "Want to laugh, don't want to laugh at almost gravity death. Conflicted." Ollie follows. Alrighty. So you guys make your way back across the lovely little drop-off point here with no issue, thanks to the rope and pittance. And you make your way back inside the upper portion of the attic just as Nicholas is finished up investigating the current room that he's in. You see the doors are open both here and here. One to the workroom that you glimpsed before, and the other to what looks like a cozy little bedroom. And Nicholas, you probably hear the approach and the open and close of the doors as they come back inside.
Oh, at least have you guys found anything of interest? That was not Nicholas's voice.
It's
Who's
Nicholas's
there?
depressed
Who
I
are
can't
you?
investigate anything voice.
So Draken's actually gonna wait for Ollie to enter through the doorway first.
Ollie is the last one to come back over, so he is the one who removes the rope and brings it back with him, leaving the pittance in the house. It's probably fine. They probably won't mind until they find it later.
Oh. Well, add 40 foot of hempen rope to your inventory.
Is it 45 because you cut off a piece?
Nope, it's 40. It's separated into 15 and 25
Oh,
feet
yeah.
rope. You have 2 oddly lengthed ropes in your inventory.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Ollie replies to Nicholas as he enters the doorway, coiling the rope around his arm. Not much. Bats, mostly. Nicholas, perception check.
He's only still wearing the flower crown.
Yeah. I put it up there. It'd be rude to take it off.
Actually, what's your passive perception, Nicholas?
12.
Yeah,
I believe, yes.
Ollie's wearing a flower crown that he was not wearing when he went out there.
I see. Well, I've basically had the same luck with these 2 rooms. Well, I found something that could be used. And pulls up a... It was still in full flower form, or
It was ground up.
ground up.
Mhm.
A vial of the grounded up plant. Oh,
You've got a little bit on your.
You're talking about 2 different plants, I think.
yeah, no, I'm talking about the plant I found last session that I
Yeah,
have a vial of.
So he has a
My
vial
apologies.
of what looks like a purplish powder that he's currently showing to both of you.
Yes, I did find this that could be useful in certain scenarios.
Yes, that would indeed be a nature check, Ollie. Ollie. Nick has deadly nightshade.
I knew in my soul that Ollie was going to succeed in working.
He has poison. Take it away from him.
What do you have? Poison! No!
It's like the guy with a knife meme.
That's exactly what I was referencing.
Nicholas sees
Ollie blinks a few times. He quirks a brow at Nick. Do you know what that is?
if I wasn't playing this personality, you'd be like, yes, and then scamper downstairs.
But since you are playing...
Yeah. Well, yes, I do. And of course, I would not use it on any of you, unless given reason. If that is something you are concerned about.
Draken's danger meter goes up 10 points.
This is the funnier part. There isn't a look of worry. There's only a furthering widening of the grin. A further widening. Oh, I'm in good company then.
Ollie
He
blinks a
doesn't
few
say
times.
that out loud.
Oh, never mind. I already read that. I just saw typing and I thought the next part was there. Sorry.
Well, from the context, it sounds like a fun little party favor. But if there's nothing else, would you be opposed to me taking a quick glance around?
Go ahead. Maybe you can see something I missed.
He gives
But I
a
agree.
Go ahead.
There's only a few doses in here, unfortunately, not too much.
No, usually only takes one. As he passes through a door and does not elaborate.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, Draken.
Thank you. What can I steal from this old man? With his own permission?
He did say you can have anything that would help you. Oh man, Draken.
Hey, it's worth a try.
There's some old tools over there that kind of look like they're meh. There's some books. Quick glance at them shows a bunch of plants and stuff. You see some vials of things similar to what Nick got. Some of them are empty. Some of them do have other substances in them. You're not really sure what they are, though. And then you see what looks like a woodworking station near the back. Also, there's a beautiful green leafy plant sitting on a table.
Ugh, surface plants, too green.
Ollie shrugs softly. If used in small quantities, nobles often use it to aid in sleep or calming manic spells. It's only deadly in large quantities. Still, thanks for the assurance. Ollie rubs his arm awkwardly, clearly still thinking he and Nick weren't on the best terms. He glances after Draken, going to look in the room. And if you want to help Draken investigate Ollie, you too can roll an investigation check.
Can Ollie find the secrets to this room?
Reveal. Man, you guys should have just woken up Gon and brought him with you. He's good at investigating. They're good at investigating.
Oh my god. We're just three bumbling idiots.
Look, can I snark at it? No.
Huh,
Alright,
yeah.
I'm moving on.
Alright, so you do see another door that leads out of this room right here. A quick glance in that direction does tell you, just from what you can see vaguely, that it's probably a bathroom. But if you want to investigate there, you totally can.
How is Draken, not conforming to the grid on the map?
Oh, it's because I'm
Bathroom of secret.
occasionally, if you speak parcel tongue to the right, to the right bath spout, you might get some secrets.
You mean
What does parcel tongue?
secrets?
Is parcel tongue in D&D just
Speak with animals, but Yuntai version.
Oh, yeah, Yanti's language. But yeah,
All right.
Nick will, I'm assuming that, for him, knowing that there's nothing in that room, will start heading downstairs to find a room to sleep in.
Okay. Did you
Well,
want
he
to
was given a room.
Did you want to wait to see them check the other room first, or are you just gonna head down, assuming that they probably won't find anything there either?
He just heads down. He doesn't think there's anything up here, so.
Okie dokie.
He very much acts like a cat.
Meow. Let's see.
Gosh, Nick's bed sure is comfy.
That's not Nick's bed.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
not? Whose
yeah.
bed was this?
That was
That was Ollie's.
That was Ollie's bed. He took his bed.
Alright. That's
Do you
slightly
not
safer.
remember which one was? Not
Yours is-
wrong.
Yours is the one with the pants on the bed.
I remember which one was mine.
Awesome. Alright, so, Draken leans against the doorframe, watching Ollie still grinning. Ollie will wave at Draken and leave the room. I think I'm gonna try to sleep again. I'll come back and look around in the morning. I'm curious, but I'm exhausted.
Well, I think I'll take my chances with the tavern then. See you back here in the morning. As he follows Ollie out, and then out of the building.
Alrighty. Ollie goes there. You go there. So, you make your way down and out of the building without any kind of troubles, Draken. The maid does is kind of puttering around the foyer as you come down and looks up to you with a blink and says, "Are you sure that you will not stay the night?"
Oh, I'm quite sure. Though I do appreciate the offer of hospitality.
It is of no trouble. If you are going to be working with the master's other guests, then well, breakfast will be the morning at 8 of the clock. If you are interested in partaking and discussing further.
Well, thank you for the thank you for that. I'll likely meet you at breakfast then.
Wonderful. Please be very careful. It is starting to get dark. You should hurry to the inn as soon as you possibly can.
Thank you for that advice.
Alright, and she kind of bows you out of the place, waits till you get down the stairs, and then closes the door, and you can hear several locks clicking into place.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so precious.
Sees the room is occupied. Was raised to be a good boy who courts people properly before sharing beds. Goes to sleep on the rug in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
I like
So I'm gonna recap. The
That-
only two
that was
people.
the decision.
This one.
Oh.
This bathroom.
Yeah, that bathroom. That's the bathroom that's connected to the bedroom that was yours. That's been taken over by God.
Oh gosh.
I like how the decision was to sleep on the bathroom floor instead of one of the other many rooms full of beds that are around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only people sleeping in beds tonight are Gon and Nicholas in this house, and then you've got Draken, who'll probably go have an actual nice room at the inn with some warmed brandy for his nightcap, and they'll bring him a nice dinner of bread and cheese if he didn't eat enough at the other place because he thought it might be poisoned.
You guys stay in the house with an old man who
Oh,
may
the
or may not be.
privacy.
You guys get to stay in the house with an old man who may or may not be feeding his guests to his vampire brother.
That's true. That's true. That is a worry. Hold on just
Okay.
1 second for me, guys.
I messaged you.
I see that. Hold on just 1
Okay.
second.
Ali declaring that he's sure as shit not going back into the closet. Those things have haunted hats.
I mean, they do.
Yeah, but bathrooms sometimes are full of tomato juice.
Or freeze. Because Ollie is there, but.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so I know for a fact that Arthur said that he's gonna kind of stay up and keep kind of watch over the little girl. Gon, you are like doing your sleeping thing or meditating or what's going on there?
Oh yeah. I think I do sleep.
You do sleep.
Check. Do.
Oh my god, I
Yes,
don't know.
I sleep like a normal person who sleeps.
Okay. Ollie is going to attempt to sleep. And it probably takes Ollie a while to get to sleep, so anxious about the night terrors he had before. Okay. And Nicholas, you need actual sleep too, correct?
Oddly enough.
Couldn't hear you.
That's correct, oddly enough.
Okie dokie. So we've got 3 people sleeping, 1 person who is on watch. Let's see, since you guys are asleep, what is your passive perceptions?
Let's see. $17.
Dang.
I'm not
that's
doing
too
this.
No
right.
wonder Don finds all the things.
And also partakes in none of the exploring
Alright,
for your convenience.
so
Gosh.
Nicholas's passive is 12, Ollie's passive is 11, Draskin's passive 14. You're actively on alert, Arthur, so you can actually roll perception.
Okay.
16, not too bad.
Almost as good as the fast asleep Gon.
Yup. Just give me 1 second to check something really, really quick.
Which one of us is gonna get fed first to the vampire?
All of you.
Oh god.
Cool.
What did I do? What did I do?
So, let's see. This distance away. So, Gon.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sleeping, but after a while, you hear some noises. You feel like they might be hushed voices at first. One very small and high pitched, the other one keeping low and more of a rumbly, almost growly tone to it. And after a moment or two, the soft voice stops, and you can hear footsteps walking away from the room.
Okay. I guess Man, with a 17, I just realized that Gon totally knew Ollie came in the room and then went into the bathroom. He
And
was just like,
just
"I'm
probably
not getting
pretending to
up."
be asleep the entire time.
Yeah. It's like, I could give him his bed back. Or
Or I
what a
could not.
jerk. What a jerk. Alright, I will listen for where the footsteps are going. And if I have to kind of get up and try and creep closer to the door, what?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. I need to
No.
do a thing.
Yeah, I'm on the other.
You're not there. You're not there. You're not there. So, you move to the door. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Okay. Do. Stealth.
Yep.
Okay. Is everybody okay?
There's a
In a
D20.
coughing fit.
That one will do. Moderate. Oops. There we go. 12.
Okie dokie. So, you look out the door just in time to see the ghost of a shadow pass down the hallway towards the stairs to the first floor. And soon you can hear a set of large, semi-heavy footsteps trying to be quiet, but not doing so well, hitting a squeaky step like every other time. And you know that somebody's going down the stairs to the first floor.
And let's see, I heard a rough voice and I heard a quiet voice. Could I tell, like, the gender?
One sounded feminine and very familiar, and the other sounded
Very familiar.
masculine and also very familiar.
Am I able to figure out from that information?
Yeah, I would say just a generalized intelligence check with advantage.
Advantage, okay.
Or an insight check
I
with
think...
advantage, whichever's better for you.
an insight check with advantage. Hello, I'll take that one.
Another +7, I think.
Okay, we'll take that one. Plus is 22.
22?
22.
You definitely are pretty positive that the small voice was the voice of the little girl. And she sounded a little bit scared. And the rough voice was definitely Arthur. And at first he sounded kind of soft and gentle, but by the end of it, not so much.
To be fair, he sounded
All right.
probably just persuasive.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Gun is gonna creep over to the bathroom door and, like, just knock on it, and then, like, whisper to Ollie, oh, what was I gonna say?
With
Not
that
that I know you're...
16 perception, does Arthur notice that there's movement behind the door as they pass?
Not with the stealth check that they rolled. Oh wait, no, you didn't roll
The
stealth check
12?
yet. Did you?
No,
I rolled 12.
Rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Just
Sorry, it's
above
above
the
insight. I forgot to label it.
Okay, yeah. With a 12, you heard footsteps upstairs as you were going down the stairs. Yes.
So yeah, Gun knocks on the door, and it's like, not that I know that you're in there, Ollie, but I'm gonna head out. You should probably keep your wits about you. I don't know what's going on, but some people are taking a midnight walk, and I'm gonna go join them.
was so beautiful the first time around.
It's okay. I saved that clip and I'll let people listen to what might have happened.
Wait, what?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
I mean, it might still happen.
Ollie probably wasn't asleep yet because bathroom floors are hard and Ollie can hear the toilet water freezing, most distressingly. He sits up, the sound of his hooves scuffling on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be right out so you can... Oh, wait. He walks over to the door, opening it with a creak to peer out. Is everything alright?
Well, I'm not too sure. I just heard Arthur and, what was the little girl's name? Do we know her name?
We
knew it at one point.
We definitely said it at one point, and I don't remember what it is now.
NPC number 3.
It's Tiffany now. I just heard Arthur and Tiffany.
No, her name should be Chrissy.
Okay.
Just for no reason.
Just head downstairs, and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna go and make sure everything's okay.
Alright, so while this is going on, Arthur, you did hear footsteps upstairs creaking. They didn't sound like they were coming towards the staircase as of yet, anyway. What are you doing?
Do I trust the little girl to lie better than me? Let me see.
Well, if you recall, given our private conversation that we had earlier, the little girl's currently unconscious.
What?
Remember?
No.
Yeah, due to your persuasion checks failing when we did this privately, at this point in the discussion...
We pick up that accurately?
Yup, we're going by the book of what you did, up until the point that somebody notices, which has now happened. So, currently the little girl is unconscious in your arms.
Well, oh yeah. Oh shit.
So unless you like being a ventriloquist today, I don't know exactly how well she's gonna quote unquote lie for you.
Oh god, the last time a paladin was carrying an unconscious child in a Curse of Strahd game, it really didn't end well.
It doesn't sound like a good combination, does it?
I'll let you listen to the clip of what happened later, so...
If I remember correctly, there's a lock on that door, right? The door?
The door...
The inside?
To that room, there was not a lock on that door, but there is chains on the thing that you're going for.
Oh yeah, but the door, does the door lock?
Oh yeah, the door locks. You can lock the door.
Okay, that's what I would like to do. Head to the room and lock the door behind me and do what I did.
Alright, you take off at basically a sprint carrying an unconscious child and run into that room. Now, Draken, you had indicated that regardless of what you said to the others, that you were actually going to be staying around and keeping watch. With the 7 that Arthur rolled for stealth. Yeah, with the 7 that Arthur rolled for stealth, you in your little rose bush kind of cavern that you have carved out for yourself and you've been hiding in, you hear some movement.
It's so unfair. I rolled so much better the first time around.
Right. You hear some movement in the window above your head. And you kind of look up and peer inside in time to see Arthur with what looks like a sleeping child probably in their arms, shut the door and fiddle with it for a moment, and then rush over to the chained up coffin and begin dismantling it.
Why can't I keep my past rolls? This is so unfair.
Give me a minute. I have the perfect reaction to this.
Oh gosh.
I'm good.
Oh Lord. Oh
Lord.
Oh, please tell me what I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Why are you posting these in the roll 20 chat?
So everybody can see it.
No, I
Our
mean
audience
how.
as well. Oh,
I
how?
don't know how.
Contra paste, probably?
So
Oh.
now that I've seen this, I've witnessed this, I'm gonna find a reposition in a place where I can see this more clearly, and hunker down and just watch as I
Excellent.
start eating peanuts.
I think knew that Craig Hendricken was a real fine fellow. He just had a sense of it.
Speaking of, I need to check on something real quick. One second. Just
So Steven might not be aware of this, but I'm almost certain I'm not the only one that was assuming Steven was or Draken was about to do something.
So here's what
Very similar to Nicholas.
Here's what happens. So Arthur, you're throwing chains off of the coffin left and right with the little girl just unconscious on the floor next to you, and you hear a sound by the window because Draken rolled a 5 for stealth. You look up, and your eyes meet, and Draken slowly lifts a peanut to his mouth, pops it in, chews, slowly gets another, pops it in, chews, just staring at you, not doing anything about it.
Kind of stares, whimpers, and cocks his head to one side, you know how dogs do when they are like curious about something, and then continues to take the chains off the coffin.
Excellent.
Oh, this color's exactly what I'm going to react with, because when you don't react, when you return to what you're doing, he stands up. Mischief. I'm going to tap lightly on one of the windows.
You might want to back out from the view of the window, by the way.
How?
Friendly tip.
No, I'll take the
can
hand motions.
As soon as the chains come off, you can see Arthur as well hiding behind a chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut back to upstairs for a minute here.
Yeah.
Gon, you've just informed Ollie that something's going down, that Arthur definitely went downstairs for a midnight stroll and you wanted to go after him. And Ollie said, make noise if you need help. I'll come over right away. I'll be listening. The dog apparently needs help because he's just made noise at me.
I can take care of him.
Yeah, did I hear Arthur breaking into a wild sprint?
Well, wild sprint is harsh, but like...
So, here's what it sounded like before when he was going down the stairs. That's the pause when he realized that he could hear you.
Okay.
And then a crude as he shut the door to the room downstairs.
Come on, he wouldn't be that rough. But yeah, with a 7, it's not actually happening very quietly either.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. So Gon looks at Ollie and says,
so
consider this me making some noise. And then he runs down the stairs.
Oh shit.
Let's see, what was your passive perception again, Nicholas? Oh, that's right, he went out to take the dog out. We're gonna pretend he's asleep.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it's not. 12, I remembered right.
12, yeah.
Nicholas's is 12.
Alright, and Ollie. There you go. Alright, you guys rush down the stairs. By this time, Arthur has made it to the room, and he's starting to throw chains off and making eye contact with Draken. So you guys run down the stairs. Go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can figure out which way he's gone.
Okay. Perception check. Perception.
Ollie stepped away for a sec as well.
I am back. Did my passive let me see anything?
Yeah, you're passive. You definitely just heard 2 people run down the stairs. You're like, fuck, I'm trying to sleep.
Probably.
And can I give myself guidance on this because I'm no longer really trying to be quiet?
Yes. Go for it.
All right.
Nicholas will be
Ooh,
getting up
that's
out
good.
of bed and seeing what the ruckus is about.
That
I'd
is.
like everyone to
that's the
listen to the
exact same.
clip later where everything goes right.
Yeah. So you can see what might have been. Yeah, with a 17, you can definitely hear some clanging of metal on wood and metal on metal coming from this away. And you don't even need an insight check to realize what the fuck that's probably from.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Let's make a move, Ollie. I wonder if I have anything cool to prepare as a spell.
Welcome back.
Aiken, are you on my side?
Unless you let me in, I step aside from the window and watch from like the corner.
So yeah, Arthur Draken's looking at you, like making motions like open, close, open, closed, open.
Have to watch the dog and see when he wants to come in.
Let me know when I finished with the chains and can step away from them.
I'll let you know. This is
Like
kind of
we
all
said.
happening simultaneously. In fact, pretty soon here, I'm probably gonna put us in initiative. All right.
Yeah.
So you get to the door, God and Ollie. Nicholas is at that point in time probably making his way down the stairs. Whether stealthily or not stealthily is up to him.
So beautiful.
Just more so like, what's going on?
It hurts so much.
Okay. All right. Gon or Ollie, as you reach the door and reach out to grasp it, the handle does not turn. It appears to be locked from the inside. Arthur, Draken was looking at you like he wanted you to open the window. Do you? Don't you? Do you? Don't you? Will you join the dance?
I want to first finish with the coffin.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, Gon and Ollie, door is locked. You can hear chains being thrown off of something inside that room.
Okay. Arthur is too far away. That's a shame. I don't think I have anything good for this, unfortunately.
Good.
Creature within range. Creature. I don't have to see the creature? That's interesting.
Oh.
I don't think I would know where to shoot, though, is the problem. Okay. I don't have any particularly cool spells. I don't think I have any particularly useful abilities. Well, I guess I'll give myself the Vigilant Blessing. just to get that out there. And I'm just gonna begin hammering on the door and use my best Rose voice and be like, Arthur Goodboy, what do you think you're doing in there?
And Arthur, you can feel Thorn cringing inside you because he's already figured out what you're doing, and he's not happy about it either. In fact, he is terrified. But he can't jump out of you because then he'll dissipate and be sucked back into the Death House of Doom. So, you throw the last of the chains off the coffin as it starts to creak open. You said you were going to go dive behind a chair.
Yeah, I've kind of tried to dive behind this chair and at the window ready to open.
Alright, so you dive behind that chair and you have, you're kind of crouched behind it and the giant bear trophy that's kind of between you and the coffin. And you're kind of crouched there, and Draken, you can see his paw inching for the window latch, as in preparation of letting you in a minute or two, as you stand there, grinning, holding your great sword. By this time, Nicholas, you've probably made it down the stairs, and you can hear Gon yelling and hammering on something. And this is the point where everything goes bad. Because
Mhm.
the lid of the coffin shoots open, and a very wizened looking creature, a vaguely humanoid kind of shape, with skin that is sunken almost skeletally around its frame and the once fine clothes it was wearing, shoots an arm out and grasps the child that is on the ground, and drags it into the coffin.
Okay.
And you don't hear chains anymore, Gon, but you do hear cracking
Thud.
noises and wet, loud slurps and guttural growls coming from beyond the door.
All right, we're going to pop improved turn undead.
Oh shit.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie.
So yeah,
Thank
Gon just
goodness.
starts
So Ollie,
spouting some holy shit.
Ollie,
Yeah, you're still too far away.
I
yes,
think
have
I
it.
even might have put myself here and then stepped back. I'm not really sure how
You
close
can
I am.
still hear him though, unfortunately. So
But no,
Ollie,
the distance I'm good.
how many feet is it?
It depends on how close I got,
I'm
but
asking God.
this is a close.
How many feet is the spell?
30.
30.
Okay, alright then, Ollie, you need to make a wisdom saving throw. And hold on a second while I get this in here. Bloop.
I'm just catching up on Roll20 show. What the heck?
Can I open the window after the little girl disappeared into the coffin? Like it seems like
Yes.
the right time.
You opened the window after the little girl disappeared in the coffin. Alright, after Gon's thing though, everybody's gonna roll initiative.
Key. Don't forget to highlight your characters. Yes! Finally! This is fun.
I'll roll my initiative when I'm on the map, so I can so I can attach it to my token.
Ooh.
Too long.
Nick is ready.
Sorry, what was that you said, Draken?
Could you put me on the map so I can attach my initiative to my
You're
token?
there!
are.
You're at the window!
You're at the window.
Here.
I'm separately on the town map.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I forgot. I put you over there because you said you were going to
Oh.
town. I said, "Here, this is what you see, Draken."
Like I said. Oh shit! I'm going into town. He said, like a liar.
Yeah. Nice. Help me out, man.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help!
Help!
No.
That didn't roll with advantage. Alright, I'll take the 17.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Eyes for rolls.
Come on, we can do this. This went down so beautifully last time. Like it's a vision to see. I'm really curious about what you'll think later if Misha puts it up somewhere. It's so
Alrighty.
good.
Let's see here. We've got Arthur, good. We've got Nicholas, good. We've got Draken, good. We've got
Missing an
Gon,
Ollie.
good. Ollie, I just need you to roll initiative for me. And While you roll initiative, I'm gonna check on the dog. Be right back.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I thought I was going to be the one causing trouble.
Well, you see, I was having some conversations with a certain somebody, and I thought this might be useful.
You fed a child to a vampire.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And outside the door, God is just screaming, "And I'm gonna feed you next, you absolute bastard!"
Nickens, stop that.
What
Nickens.
oath are you? May I politely ask what oath of paladin you are?
Oathbreaker?
You know what? We're going to get along.
Nobody
I was
knows
about to
you,
get
Joe.
indignant. I was about to get indignant. Now I'm just impressed.
Thank you. Arthur did not survive the death house with his morals intact. Basically, every of his divine sense intervention thingies went straight to like a straight line to the darling Baron Count. I don't even remember what his rank is.
I think he is technically a duke. In all stretch of the imagination, he is technically a duke, but I'm pretty sure he would be a bit upset if you called him just a duke.
It
Hey,
happens,
So
man.
yeah, and things are not working with his normal divine connection. He basically lost it.
Ooh. Oh, you're a swashbuckler. Swashbucklers are awesome.
Yes, they are. I'm prepping for the big damage, by the way.
Yay.
Alright,
Also, I think,
see.
if I'm not mistaken, isn't it Rakish Audacity your initiative being Dex and Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
What was your dex? 2, so you're 12. I mean, it doesn't change you in the course of order, but we'll put it in there anyway. I'm at least above the zombie. Yes, you wish it was a zombie, don't you? Anyway, so Gon, what kind of roll did we need? A wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving throws.
Okie dokie.
I think we don't need to make that.
Can I prepare a spell as well?
No, you've already opened the
No, I-
window and we are now in initiative.
did too much.
So what did Ollie roll for their wisdom save?
Oh, yeah, Ollie.
Yeah.
How did I
Ollie.
forget about that?
Yeah, this is gonna be unfortunate.
What's the distance on that spell?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not again!
Improved. That was improved turn undead too. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So Ollie is currently terrified.
Ollie ran
And
away from
otherwise.
God.
What was the DC on your turn undead?
Would be, let's see, my wisdom, wasn't it? So that would be 13.
Ah man, 12 just didn't make it.
Oh, good. Okay, so both of you. Let me
Are
get a
terrified.
dice. No, more than that.
Oh, more than that?
More than that.
Yeah, it's improved.
It fails its saving throw. Yeah, this is my talent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
So you are both turned for 1 minute,
Mm-hmm.
or until you take any other damage.
Do they get to repeat the
And-
wisdom save at the end of each of their terms?
Spend its turns trying to move as far away. can't willingly move to a space when can't take reactions. It can only use a dash. No. They also both take 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant
Oh.
damage,
Yep.
which is doubled, I believe, for both of them. So that's 16 damage.
Both of them? Holy shit, are you... Wait, are
Actually-
PCs vulnerable to...
I don't
Anything?
think Ollie's race is actually vulnerable to radiant.
Let me check on that. I have the book
Because
here.
I don't.
Hello, book.
I'm
Fabric.
fairly certain I'm not vulnerable to it either.
Only one way to
What's the
find out.
He's just undead.
You are
Still a
correct.
tiefling. Just very undead.
You are correct. You are not vulnerable. So that's how much damage did you say, Gon?
8.
I'll put it in the radiant.
So
There.
8 to Ollie. Which also does that break his thing? Since you've dealt damage? Or
No,
does the
any
damage
other
happen
damage.
before the fear happens?
Any other damage? It said
Any other damage.
Okay. Alright, so Ollie, you take 8 damage and you're terrified of Gon again. He's the scariest thing you've ever seen on the planet. And the creature also
Furious.
Say what?
I said, yeah, he's furious.
Yeah, angry gun, the scariest thing on the planet.
And so does the vampire spawn that comes out of the coffin, although he does not know from whence his terror comes. And what do you yell that induces this terror, Gon?
I'm probably like invoking some holy prayer to Balthuv, and it's just all coming out in Sylvan. Just this like really the most aggressive fairy language you've ever heard.
So it sounds absolutely beautiful, but also absolutely feral all at once. Everybody,
Yeah.
even those who are not undead, can feel their blood run cold with the wrath of the Sylvan Unsili. So that's your thing just before we enter initiative. And first up in the initiative order is Nicholas. As you can see, Ollie take a terrified step back from Gon, looking like he's about to bolt, and also probably bleeding a little bit from somewhere, possibly his nose from that radiant damage.
Now, from the previous time that Ollie got scared, did we know that damage kind of ended that fear?
I don't believe.
Don't think so, because
No, it didn't before.
Arthur kind of ran off after him and convinced him not to be scared and cast a protection from evil and good, good and evil thingy.
That is correct. That is what happened.
Okay. I don't have that much speed just yet.
Be a little
You
creepy.
have a tabaxi thing, don't you? Oh no, you're not a
Yeah.
tabaxi.
I do have that thing, but it's like a
Oh, okay.
weird limited use, but not really. That's weird. Trying to think. Sorry. He's just more so. What the hell is going on down here?
Good
Um,
gracious.
Yeah, I guess in between my horrible Sylvan chanting, I say Arthur Goodboy decided not to live up to his name and has freed the vampire.
I did borrow a very suspiciously crowbar, you know.
Did.
Nobody questioned it.
Nobody did at all.
You reminded me that I know how to cook. Do I?
Oh gosh.
Did you borrow the crowbar from me?
No, I borrowed it from Ollie.
Hmm.
More things for Ollie to
I'm
feel
surprised
bad
I don't have
about.
I'm
Poor thing.
surprised I don't have a crowbar. Okay.
I mean, you might have
Yeah,
lost
I
it
will.
somewhere. We kind of went through equipment quite a lot.
And you guys haven't visited the shop yet.
Yep.
How does this thing work? Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, that mangy mutt is going to get us killed, I swear. And he'll use his feline agility to move double his speed for the turn. I believe that was 40 to get there, or 45.
Mm-hmm.
45. Use and he'll go into a rage. He's pissed off about this. His catnap got interrupted.
Okay, you go into a rage.
And in his bestial rage, it's obvious that the door's locked. With
You haven't tried
Gon
the
and Ollie
handle.
there.
Yeah, you haven't tried the handle, but one would think if it was unlocked, Gon and Ollie would already be in there.
Especially with how furious Gon was.
Yeah, especially with that.
Um,
Oh no, I've
A
lost
ring
my
on it
phone.
and everything.
Then I'm gonna try to force the door open just by slamming into it.
Okie dokie, go ahead and roll an attack while I try to find where the hell I put my phone so I can look up the AC of a wooden door.
Make an attack, you said?
Oh,
Yep, make an attack against the door.
Okay, and I use my beast claws, so that actually gives me a second attack too.
Can you tell Jason to call my phone so I can see where the fuck it went?
I'll do
I
that.
didn't mean to paste it like that.
would usually have 15 AC.
Actually, no, I'm on mobile. Hey, Jason. Can you call your mom's phone? She doesn't know where it's at.
Oh, what?
Can you call your mom's phone? She doesn't know where it's at.
Okay.
I'm actually on Discord through my phone, so I can't. It'll mess up with my call. But alright, do I just make the one or the two attacks?
Well, make one for now, and then I'll let you know after you roll damage whether you need to make two.
Wood
Okay,
is
cool.
usually 15 AC, according to Roll20.
Oh! Wait, no, I'm barbarian, so that probably I should have said reckless. I did not say reckless.
And if they are fragile or resilient, they have the AC is 50. Yeah.
I need to remember I have reckless attack.
I'm gonna DM you the link.
I found it.
Okay.
Sure. It was under Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Whoops. Alright.
Oh, Ravenloft doors are unique.
They sure are.
A 6! You know.
So that's a 6. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no.
that doesn't hit. So yeah, go ahead and make a second.
So I did say I meant to make it reckless, but I did not say it before the roll.
Okay. So Reckless will make it 22. Roll the damage.
Okay.
I think I just broke the game.
Okay.
I did nothing. I just decided to start the game.
One moment.
No, look.
Alright, 9. Let's see. Alright, so the door buckles, and you can, you kind of break part of it through to where, there's like a hole you could fit your arm through, perhaps, but it's, and you can see into the room now. You can see Arthur crouching over by a window that is now wide open with Draken starting to climb inside, and you can see, what looks like a not humanoid figure staring wildly about the room in utter terror with blood dripping from its kind of distended jaws. Um, but the door has not fully fallen yet. You, however, have opened up a hole in it, so you could make a ranged attack or try to open the door from that side if you wanted to, or make another attack to try to bust it down.
What are you doing, Drake?
I am measuring.
Why are you measuring outside?
Running jump.
Oh gosh.
Everything will be fine, don't worry. But anyway, yeah, Nicholas, what would you like to do?
He already had the action, no?
Muted.
Nicholas, we can't hear you.
Sorry.
You're good.
Does it look like the door's barred, or would it seem easier to unlock it, shoving my arm through it,
You don't see any bar.
getting at the doorknob?
You don't see any bar of any kind that is blocking it. It appears to be just locked at the lock, probably.
When it looks like it's within my reach
Yep.
to get to it,
Yes.
I'll try to unlock the door and throw it open.
You do so, because the hole you busted in was definitely enough that you could reach your arm in long enough to twist the handle on this side, and therefore the doors will swing open.
Alright, with the doors swung open now, he'll step inside, and I'm guessing I see the vampire there
Yep, you've gone.
and see the whole situation.
Yep, you've gone 55 feet so far. The only thing you can't see is the little girl, actually, because she did get pulled into the coffin.
Okay. I'm guessing I don't see Draken.
No, you do see Draken, because Arthur had unlocked the window, and he was in the process of starting to climb through, I think. That
I was
was what you
about
were...
to jump through, yeah.
Yeah. So you do see Draken trying to climb through a window, Arthur crouched behind a bear and a chair, kind of hiding from whatever's in the coffin.
And I'll look directly at Arthur. What in the nine hells do you think you're doing, you mangy mutt?
There does not answer it. Wait, why can't I? There we go.
You're on the ruler. I made the same mistake.
Oh, I'm trying to use the ruler and it the
Oh.
movement thingy.
Okay.
Oh, darling.
Is this
Okay. I'm good. Arthur kind of flips off Nicholas.
Oh, dang.
Okay, the dog version of flipping off Nicholas. He shows him his very sharp teeth he had already sunk into Nicholas's shoulders once before.
Are the ears back?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the subvocal growl that Nicholas can probably sense with the cat whiskers, like just the rumbling in the air and not actually
Not right now,
hearable,
baby.
audible sound.
You can show me.
I
how brave.
actually probably don't have my weapon
Honey,
with
no,
me.
not right now.
Okay. I will return a hiss in kind with my fur standing and with my enlarged fangs.
Okay. So we're in a hissing contest.
Intimidation
Mostly
check.
because that's mainly what I can do. That's mostly all I can do. I'll step.
So now after.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I will use the last 5 feet of my movement to just get over here,
Okay.
and then that'll be it.
Now that Nicholas is done having a quote-unquote hissy fit, Draken, you're up.
Right. I'll take a couple of feet back. I've measured it out. Take a running jump through the window, and you can hear me shout, "I knew the veneer of your camaraderie was a lie!" You guys are just as chaotic as I expected. As I rush through,
Oh, hush.
I'm gonna stab the vampire without any hesitation.
No!
Ari, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Traitor!
Traitor! As I step through the building, as I land and see it, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
While I'm still channeling Branding Smite, I'm gonna make my attack. I only get one of them. Critting on 19s.
Oh no! Let me get the chart. Let me get the chart.
Oh, you used the chart on this.
No!
one. Oh well.
Yeah, Aaron uses a deadly crit fail chart.
It seems more magical than deadly, like randomly magical, from what I've seen.
It's really good. It has dragons in it.
I've heard this.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Ah.
So it'd be quite interesting if very black dragon.
Dragon!
Well, I did have another
Disappointed
one
Arthur
actually.
so much.
I
87,
I did have another one that I was using for Ravenloft, but I can't find the fucking picture for it.
87. I believe it's you, Draken, who needs to roll, or no?
Oh, I understand.
Yeah,
D-
it'll be
D100.
it'll be a D100 no matter what chart I'm using. But I'm just trying to find the one I was
D100
trying to use for
understood.
Curse of Strat.
Well,
87.
31.
It's not that bad. I don't remember.
Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the one. Okay.
So I
one.
forget, was the window open when Draken came
Yeah.
flying through it?
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this is okay. This is okay.
Oh,
So you strike out at this vampire, and what kind of weapon do you have again?
A great sword held in two hands.
Great sword held in two hands, and as you swipe at him, he ducks, and you spin around in a circle, and your sword gets stuck in the head of the bear. And your hands keep going, and you kind of like stumble a bit. You don't go prone or anything, but you are currently disarmed, and you will have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
The Pact of the Blade means I cannot be disarmed.
Oh, okay. Then you still have disadvantage on your next attack roll, but you retain your sword. You're just kind of off kilter a bit.
basically it gets stuck. It dissipates and reappears in your hand again.
Very unusual.
And you're all confused. What the fuck just happened? You don't usually miss like that.
The vampire, though terrified because of Gon, also is kind of looking at you like, what the fuck, man? And this close, you can see the body of the young girl at the bottom of the coffin, and her throat has been ripped wide open.
He's drunk. Drinked?
She's a child-flavored Slurpee, yes.
Oh, I might be thinking of another situation. I may have just lost the sword. No, I believe I'm thinking of a different thing. Yep, the sword is still in the bear.
Okay, swords in the bear.
Okay.
So yeah, you will have a disadvantage on your next attack. Anything else for your turn, Draken?
Nope, that's all I can do, I suppose. I have 5 foot more movement, so I'm going to reposition here, let go of the blade, not even concerning it.
Okie dokie. And Arthur, you're up.
Okay. Well, given the situation, can I see... Can I see Ollie through the
No.
hole in the door? No. Okay.
Ollie is currently
Um.
behind the wall. Only Gon is visible in the hallway at the moment. And of course, Nicholas is right in front of you.
Okay, I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Including Ollie or not including Ollie?
Including everybody, because it's within 30 feet and it does not say that I need to see them.
Okay.
Oh.
Wisdom save for all.
Dreadful aspect. Okay. I'm afraid to roll this wisdom save.
It's not a very high DC, so.
I mean, he
like
was
to
already
say.
scared. The vampire is now scared
Yeah.
of Gon and scared of Ollie. I mean, and scared of Arthur.
Those rage
It's a DC
given.
12, by the
Yep,
way.
I failed.
Okay, Draken is terrified of Arthur. The vampire spawn is terrified of Arthur. Nicholas, you just made the DC, so you're good. Ollie, you're already terrified of Gan. You couldn't even see Arthur. You're fine. Gan made a 23, so Gan is just glaring bloody murder at you, Arthur.
Okay. Can I intimidate the vampire into attacking and drinking?
It can't attack. It can only dash.
Yeah, it unfortunately is terrified of two people right now. You and Gon, and while terrified, all it can do is like run the fuck away.
Oh, wait. Then I wouldn't do that because okay, no. Oh wait. It's not everybody. I wouldn't. It still doesn't work. Let me think for a moment.
Well, it
I
was already scared of Gon, so even if you're not using it on the vampire will still be running on its next turn because of what Gon has done, unless somebody manages to hit it first.
know the.
That's right. But we don't even know. Well,
I didn't know.
John.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that the turn on that was just making them run.
Yeah. Well,
And
they have
not able
improved.
to attack at all.
Yeah, they have improved turn undead, so they
Can
can.
I cast another spell instead?
How are you? Okay. What do you want to cast?
Control undead on the thingy.
Okay.
On the actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Control undead on the vampire.
Yep, that's lovely. That's a tasty one. So I'm no longer frightened.
Okay.
You're no longer
Okay.
frightened.
No,
No.
no.
Thank you.
We're walking that back. Go ahead, Arthur. What's the DC on that for creature?
Well, it's same.
12? Okay, and that's a wisdom save?
Yep.
That's a 3. The vampire,
Yes.
looking like it's about to bolt, suddenly freezes in place and becomes emotionless.
Okay. Can
or
I
greater
direct it
paladin's
to
level.
like
Holy wait. How are you that high a level?
I believe that's just in Channel Divinity.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
I
a
believe.
thingy I can do.
Mm-hmm.
As an action, a failed save, or until a paladin. An undead whose challenge rating is equal to or greater than the paladin's level is immune to this effect.
Oh, yeah. What's your
Oh.
level? Oh, yeah, this is
E.
challenge level 5. No, baby.
Oh.
Yep, never mind.
I'm
He's still
guessing-
terrified of God.
Okay, I don't know what I can use at this point. I'm guessing the player characters are the same.
Well, see, you didn't know that he's of too high of a level for you to use that on. I've already let you kind of walk back one spell. I can't do that twice in one turn, boo.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Arthur is just glaring at everybody and kind of edging towards the window. He's like, fuck this shit. The universe does not like me.
Oh, not anymore.
Like it liked him before.
Alrighty. So do you want to use any movement? You still got that.
Yeah, kind of get outside the window and just run for it at this
Okay.
point.
Jump out
This
the
shit.
So you turn and you leap out the window and you start a running.
Might as well. Just wait, I need to change the select thingy. But right.
Alrighty. Cool. And you've got a backup character, you might want to get them ready in case you manage to escape these guys. Alright, so you jump out a window. Gone. You're up.
Okay. Okay. 5, 10, and I go. Where's the little girl? She's in the coffin, right?
In the coffin. Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to see her though unless you were standing like where Draken is, which is like over top of the coffin looking into it.
Okay, so can I
Oh yeah, am I
stand
seeing a
sort of
child
right
Fluffy?
here?
Yep, you are
Oh,
seeing
there you
you're seeing a child Slurpee that has been like half drunk, like 7-Eleven.
Um,
That child's dead. Commoners have 4 health. I imagine a child's got 2.
yeah, I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna try to spare the dying. I suspect it is a bit late.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I kind of just for flavor was gonna make them dead, but let me see exactly how much damage that he did to this kid, and I'll let you know
Mm-hmm.
if they're dead or.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus
man.
Christ.
Yeah, yeah. Anything more than 4 is usually enough to
Ah,
just
fuck.
smite a child.
That's almost triple their HP. So yeah, I know
Mhm.
she's dead.
All right.
Like the jugular
5,
is missing.
10.
Yeah,
15.
completely ripped out. Alright,
Told
but
you she was drunk.
Okay. I'm gonna use my free item interaction to pull out the scroll of spiritual weapon.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, and that is a bonus action.
Yes, it is.
Actually, it's got really good range. Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
gonna just
30
pop that
feet.
right in front of Arthur.
Hold on, I think I've actually got a pretty good sword for that. Sword.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, in front of Arthur.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's how big it is too.
that size is perfection.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed it's not a rolled up piece of toilet paper. Oh, sorry, newspaper.
Newspaper. You
Hold
mean
on, I might have
newspaper?
that too. Let me check.
Bat, 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 bat.
Newspaper. Let's find out. No. Oh, wait, I spelled it wrong. There still might be there. Newspaper.
Oh, it's okay. I have a backup character. This is fine.
What a shame. Aw.
No, the shame is
I-
that I rolled much better on stuff previously, and it was a thing of beauty that happened last time. In the last iteration of this.
Okay, we got the newspaper. I mean, it isn't actually a newspaper, but
It says it's a
enough.
newspaper.
You know what?
I
It's
love
both
that the spiritual weapon.
Oh, wait, no,
is
I
a
found a better one.
newspaper.
Hold on.
It's not even. Oh god.
Yes. This is good.
Okay, so spiritual
Do we have a clerk in another game?
spiritual weapon of a rolled up newspaper. It's more like a rolled up scroll, but you know, whatever. Appears in front of Ollie. Does it act on this turn or the next one?
oh, it acts now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool. What's its attack bonus?
It's gonna be a melee spell attack from me, so +5.
Did you want to roll? You should probably roll it. That sucked for me. You roll
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I would like to roll it.
Go ahead.
Oh. Well, we can't say it's worse. We can't say it's worse.
It's good. 8. I don't
Good,
think
it's
that.
3.
I don't think that hits Arthur's armor class though.
I'd like to present the situation as an echo of the last time he would try to attack Arthur when he was not even wearing his chainmail. And this
Oh.
I'm going to yell out the window. I'm just hollering out the window.
Yep.
Thorn, you get back here, with or without Arthur.
Unfortunately, although Thorn very much wants to obey this, as Arthur can kind of feel the strain against, according to rolls that were made previously, Thorn has no way of overpowering Arthur at this time. It is currently stuck, unfortunately, inside Arthur as Arthur is running away.
and
Alright,
Arthur
that's my turn.
Maybe on his turn. Okay, wait, never mind.
Talking is a free action if you want to yell something
Yeah,
back.
we're doing PvP.
No, I
and
was
a
going
vampire
to
fight.
say, can Arthur kind of expel Thorn at this point if he wants to?
No, the rolls were good enough for you to keep him from controlling you,
Yes,
keep him
yes,
from
yes,
stopping
yes. I
you.
remember now.
but not enough for you to kick him out.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
I really did not expect such a heel turn from Arthur.
Yeah. That's it for your turn, Gon?
Yep.
Heal, like dog. Ha 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 ha! I get it.
I mean, if somebody asks me nicely, I can boy. If someone asks me politely, I can
Oh, damn.
old boy.
Ollie, you are absolutely
You can tell
terrified.
Arthur to heal.
Yeah, Ollie, you are absolutely terrified out of your
Try.
wits. So you are running like full dash action, whatever direction is away from Gon.
I'm sorry.
I'm in my shoes.
Then you see Gab
Only just zooming past Arthur.
And Arthur, you have no idea that Ollie is affected by this, so from your perspective, as Ollie throws open the front door, bolting out of it, it looks like he's coming after you, even though he's terrified, clearly. I'm gonna see what Ollie says before I move on to the vampire spawn's turn.
Oh boy, this isn't going to be fun.
Oh, also, I forget, Gon, are they allowed to repeat the wisdom save at the end of their turn, or no?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So this is funny. We have Arthur, which is a husky-like character, being very bad, and then we have
The wolf.
in
the
real
grey
life
wolf.
husky.
He's a husky.
Grey
wolf.
wolf. Please respect.
In real life husky, sitting really nice, giving me these puppy dog eyes with their paw on my leg.
And you hear
That's the
Gon.
that's the cute version of Arthur, the tame version of Arthur.
You hear Gon yelling out the window, "Damn it, Moon Moon!" Alright, anyway, outside the door, you just hear the scrambling of hooves and a girlish shriek down the hallway as Ollie nearly falls over, rounding the corner, and zooms out the front door. And he doesn't hunch over when he's sprinting, so all Arthur sees is this absurdly tall figure, hair ghibli-poofed, tail lashing, dashing straight at him.
I don't know why, but I love the Ghibli-poof.
Ghibli-poof is the best poof. Now it's
This
the
chaos and
vampire
chicane
spawn's
is gonna
turn.
get us killed.
So he is going to leap out of the coffin. Draken, you do get an attack of opportunity. At disadvantage, though, because of your sword thing.
You know what? I shall take this attack opportunity as I pull a knife on him.
Rule number 1, everyone has a knife. I think that hits. Yes, that hits, which is 5 piercing damage.
Well, it took damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
And
I'm aware. So it takes 5, 6, 7, and this much as well from my smite.
excellent.
So it takes 14 damage.
Ooh,
What the fuck are you?
14 plus 5 is 19 damage total. Okay. He doesn't look the greatest, honestly.
Good.
Those
in
vampires.
addition,
I don't know what I was afraid of.
So So, to explain what you see directly, you see Draken pull a knife, and those same black flowers and acrid acid begin pouring from the edge of that blade instead. He slices at the creature's ankles, and you see its body alight, not with fire, but as if it's been burned by acid or some sort of acrid substance, and it glows visibly. The creature can't be invisible, and it has disadvantage on hiding.
Excellent.
There you go. Sorry, DM.
Alrighty. So you see that happen as the vampire leaps out. You slash its ankle, and at first, you see the fear fall away from the creature
That's just
as
a completely.
as the
What's it called? Subjective thing.
oh dear, Jason's talking. So you see the fear fall away from the creature as its mouth draws back in a hiss, and it jerks its head to look at you. And it looks slightly concerned because its ankle is still bleeding a bit, and it wasn't really expecting that to happen. But nevertheless, you see it leap over the coffin again and straight towards you to attack because
That's it. Come at me.
you are the closest thing. Okay. So that's going to make one claw attack. And its intention is to grapple you, not deal damage.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit you?
13 does not hit me.
Okay, so that misses as you slip free of its grasping claws. And snarling in absolute hunger and rage, it rears back and attempts to attach itself leech-like to your delicate throat. Does a 19 hit you?
Is this a bite?
This is a bite.
Doesn't it have to be grappling me to perform that? My apologies. Sorry, I shouldn't backseat.
No, you are correct. You are correct. I didn't notice that. Yeah, no, so that'll be another claw attack. That's a 22. I hope that hits you.
That one does hit me, yes.
Sorry, I haven't actually had to run a vampire spawn yet. So, this is new. So that's a 22. So, that'll be 8 slashing damage. Oh wait, no, I did want to grapple you actually. No damage. You're just wrapped in its cold, loving embrace.
Lovely.
Cool. You are currently being clung to by a very emaciated white-haired vampire in very fancy clothes. Nicholas, you're up.
Alright.
Hello, child.
So seeing this, Nicholas is gonna hop over
No,
here
he wasn't. Coffee pop.
and make sure I don't. Do I have anything else going on for me?
In my opinion, it's really not much of a contest for number one.
What was that, Rob?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I don't forget any abilities I have, like I tend to do.
That's just how. The only reason why people call them
Alright,
ugly
I'm just going to attack twice with advantage because of that flanking. Right?
But I don't know why you felt the need to comment.
Pardon me 1 second.
Oh, good. Somebody with some sense.
Okay, repeat that, Rob, because I couldn't hear what you were asking to do.
Basically just attack twice with advantage, right?
Yeah, because you're flanking.
Okay.
Is the fact that us talking is going to be picked up on Rob's head.
Hell yeah.
Okay. There's my 2 attacks. Do both hit?
Yes,
23 and
actually.
16?
Yes, both of them actually did in fact hit. So that's 3 for
That
the
was
first.
that was the wrong claw. It's supposed to be this claw. I'll just use this for the damage. Because damage is different.
Okay. So that's 8. And 9 is 17 damage. Alright, so this vampire spawn is looking a bit rough. Definitely not going down presently, but your claws as you lash out, dragging them along its back and ripping through the pretty clothes that it was wearing. You see the oozing blackened blood kind of trickling out of the cuts.
Alrighty, and then I will end my turn right there.
Okie dokie. Which brings us to Draken, who is currently being cuddled by a
Oh.
vampire spawn.
Alright, free action. I raise my hands up and drop drop the knife, and summon the blade again. As you watch it reappear in a flurry of flowers and a rush of that mist, that odd aura, and I use my action to make an attack against the creature.
Alrighty.
All right, I shall use branding smite again before I actually make the attack. Assume at advantage because of flanking.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, critting on 19s.
Welcome back,
15.
Arthur. So 15, that hits, so that is 14 slashing damage plus 10 radiant damage from the branding smite. So that's
Indeed.
a total of 24 damage. Yeah, this thing looks really fucking terrible right now. But it also looks crazed in a way that you're not sure if it would run even if it was on quote-unquote death's doorstep. It did just get let out of a box where it spent the last 30 to 50 years of its life.
Draken doesn't resist its grapple, instead uses the opportunity to plunge the blade down through its shoulder blade, and seems shocked when it doesn't immediately die.
Yeah, it is definitely hacking up voluminous amounts of blackened ichor that might have once been blood from the little girl beneath it that has mingled with the putrid remnants inside its own body. So your pretty armor is not so pretty anymore, but it is not dead yet, and it looks like it is in some sort of psychotic frenzy, honestly,
And
especially for
the
being
ruining
trapped.
of my armor is the worst part about this entire situation.
Yeah, I know. Good thing you
And I
have.
took a
Good thing you brought the most important feature to this party, which is prestidigitation.
Finger gun.
Can I take a free action?
If it's talking, sure.
Yep, that's what it is. Seeing that with all the damage we've done and still standing, kind of a little panicked. Don, we're gonna need some help before this goes from bad to worse.
I'll probably be able to take one more strike from it. Maybe ignore the dog.
Oh, no. I got this.
Ugh.
Next up, we have Arthur. Arthur, there's a giant newspaper scroll thing that made a swipe at your head that you managed to duck under. And there's a giant tiefling racing towards you.
And I dash away. How much can I run on a single turn?
You can run twice your movement speed if you dash and don't take any other actions.
Okay, that's 70 feet.
Okay. Gon, does your spiritual weapon get opportunity attacks if it leaves the range?
Good
I
question.
believe so.
I don't believe they do. I remember this question coming up a lot before.
Yeah.
As I understand it, it's not a creature. Is the issue? It's more like a weapon extended.
That's true. It's a spell.
I thought it would get an opportunity attack on like Gon's behalf. Like it uses Gon's opportunity attacks. No?
They don't get attacks of opportunity.
Okay,
Weapon,
then
the
yeah.
caster. The caster will get an opportunity with their melee weapon, but not the spiritual weapon. Got it. Okay, no.
Sweet.
Okay.
So you
There
just
we go.
run underneath the newspaper, which stays motionless.
Basically, Arthur is running. He hears the door bang open behind him. A newspaper appears in front of him, taking a swing at him. He ducks under and continues to run.
And he just bolts off into the darkness. 75 feet of movement. One more turn. You're basically not on the board anymore. One more turn though, and you will be basically escaped, quote unquote. You are so far that nobody can hit you with any spells right now, I don't believe. Unless somebody has 120 feet of Eldritch Blast that I don't know about.
Hello. Hello.
Anyway, next up is Gon.
I only put a few. See, when I
All right.
songs on them, I go to this song.
Mm. Let's see. Move the thing.
I mean, that's because I always use it. See, I usually I just.
How am I gonna do that? But
On my phone.
oh yeah, question. Have we had a long rest?
You have.
Oh, good.
Ollie has.
I don't actually.
I think it's just you and Ollie, and everybody else has had short rests.
I think it's for like
Okay.
road trip.
How they did with going into the tower, or did they rest before that?
They rested before that.
Uh-huh. All right.
Oh, wow.
Arthur, good boy.
Alright, so hold on, let's measure this out. So,
Oh shit. He was standing here.
Yep.
So
So let's see.
here plus 70.
25 plus 75.
95.
Yup, that's fucking happening. So does a 24 hit
Hits.
you?
It hits. It hits. The
Mhm.
12 DC or AC, sorry. It hits.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage on that gun.
I believe I can only cast at the first level, which is a shame.
So that's 15 damage, Arthur, that you take, by the way.
Oh.
So Gon just hollers into the darkness. I wish I'd let you sacrifice it yourself in the death house.
Ouch!
Ollie takes
Ooh,
emotional damage
you.
hearing that.
Emotional damage!
Yeah, it's like I just, slept in Ollie's bed and then filled Ollie with fear and then brought up Ollie's trauma. I'm doing great at this friendship thing.
Yeah.
And then for my bonus action, I guess
For your bonus action?
the sword is going to come back 20 feet
Okay.
of the newspaper.
Should
And
probably
Gon's just
give you
gonna...
control of it.
Yeah, that would be probably ideal.
Hold on. Controlled by... There we go. Save. There you go.
Kind of confusing. So I guess there. Okay. So it's going to get to about here then. And Gon's just going to kind of turn away from the window. And there's actually the traces of tears in his eyes. And he just kind of,
Oh.
slams his hands, frustrated against the windowsill. And he's just going to say, fine, the weapon's coming back. Just give it a moment.
Also, Gon, Rose is kind of panicking inside of you because he has her brother.
Yeah.
Annoying little shit that her brother is, she loves her brother.
Yeah, and we saw what happened to the last child in Arthur's care.
So yeah, that's your turn, Gan. Ollie, you're up. Time to run. Preferably away from the scary shouting man in the window who just brought up about how you should have died on the altar again. Ha ha ha!
I should have attacked you with the spiritual weapon. That would at least snap you out of it.
Too late.
No, you just run. No,
Just
no
run.
wisdom. I'm sorry.
So sorry.
Can you move towards Gon like that?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Yeah,
No.
actually, you can't move towards
Yeah.
Gon like that. You'll have to run the opposite direction away from. You cannot willingly move closer. So you can go
Boy.
straight, or you can go to what would be
You
our
can
left.
circle the house the other way around
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want to stay
Do a
close
lap.
to the house.
running.
Wait, I just realized something.
What?
Hmm.
Plus,
I just realized something.
What?
Ollie's a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can dash a lot.
Don't they have cunning action?
At this level 3, I think we do. Do you have cunning action, Ollie?
He can
Oh
run
my
on.
god.
Zoom.
So
That's why you shouldn't fear the rogue.
So we're never gonna see Arthur or Ollie ever again.
well, after a minute he'll stop running, but until then.
I'll go find them. I have a deck.
That's 10 rounds. That's gonna be like 900 feet of running for
That's a
a
lot
whole
of
minute.
running.
I know when you break.
Yep.
I believe if you
I'm
break
sorry.
line of sight, yeah, I believe you get to resave on a line of sight thing. Could you check that again?
I've got a special one. Let me see.
He's
Oh,
got
that's
improved.
great.
In the
Yeah, he has one of the new talents.
Oh yeah, I did hear you using talents in this.
Yeah.
1 minute or until it takes any other damage. So trip and fall. There you go.
Make a dexterity saving throw as you leap over the stagecoach.
Oh no, he's going under.
Oh.
Dives into the stagecoach to hide and cry. That works. I love it.
No.
Alright, so that's Ollie's turn. Guess whose turn it is now? And you're grappled, so he is going to actually bite you this time.
That's what traitors deserve.
So that's going to be a
Traitor.
20.
You're the traitor.
It's going to be a 20.
He was going like. He made it look like he would be on my side. Let's just
Let me
say
make
that.
this clear. You can only betray your allies.
Fair enough.
So that's going to be a 23 to hit.
23 does indeed hit me, unfortunately.
So that's going to be 9 piercing and 6 necrotic damage. Also, your hit point maximum is reduced by
Yep.
that 6 necrotic damage.
Yep, I'll do that.
And the vampire
Sir?
looks slightly healthier.
Hmm.
And then he's going to try to claw you to boot. Does a 16
There you
hit?
go. A 16 does indeed hit me.
Okie dokie, so that's going to be 7 slashing damage.
Thank you very much. Please don't interfere with the sheet, as I've got it set up so I can reduce the health and remember what my original health was.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mess with the
Yeah.
players. I don't mess with the players' sheets. I
Thank you
trust
very
you to be able to manage your own. I do it for Sives sometimes because numbers are not mine or their friend. But if unless you have a problem with numbers that you need me to help out with, I don't touch your numbers.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're responsible for your own numbers.
Exactly.
Draken seems more indignant than in pain as he suffers a shitload of damage. He recoils a moment and gets ready to twist that sword.
So yeah, the vampire sinks its fangs into your delicate ashen neck, drawing forth the sweet, sustaining lifeblood of the underworld, and raking its claws across you in an unpleasant manner, as opposed to a pleasant one. And that's the end of his turn. Nicholas, you're up.
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
I think he is too, actually.
I missed what kind of attack hit Draken there?
Sorry, what?
What kind of attack hit Draken there? Was it a claw or a bite? I
Both.
missed it.
Both.
He has multi-attack.
Okay. Okay, both of them hit.
I think he looks a little bit
Um,
better than he did before. You can see some of the scratches on his back start to close up a little bit from the bite. He still seems frustrated, though, that he's not quite as healed as he wanted to be, because somebody's been hitting him with radiant damage once a turn, so he can't use his regular regeneration abilities.
This is more so for flavor for how I want to attack him, but just the claw him again. Advantage still, right?
Still advantage, you're still flanking.
Okay, but I'm gonna want to like try to grab his throat with like my claws digging into his neck and just try to rip as much of his throat apart as possible.
For flavor's sake.
With
Okay.
both claws. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to attack flavor's sake.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
no.
God.
Good thing
Thank
it's an
God it's on
advantage.
advantage.
So one of those attacks, the very first one hits. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay, so my left hand kind of slips off its neck while the right deals a whopping 10 damage.
That is pretty good. Now this creature looks to be almost slumping on top of Draken as it holds on. It is not looking good at all. It looks like it is on its last very emaciated legs, so to speak. Anything else for your turn, Nicholas?
No, and I actually get my feline agility back now. But not that I need to use it.
Excellent. Alrighty, Draken, you're up.
No. We
Alright.
weren't really planning on it.
Despite being covered in his own blood, he still looks fucking fabulous as I take the sword in both hands, twist it as hard as I can. Advantage, still using Hexblade's Curse. Crit.
Go ahead and describe the death of this emaciated, formerly noble vampire spawn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use a charge of something else if you're okay with that. Would you allow me to use my breath weapon as part of this?
That's a straight line, right?
Downwards.
Down. Okay, good. All right, fine. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Draken puts his foot up on the coffin and lifts himself above the vampire, pulls the creature's head back, and uses his grip on the sword to sort of pin the creature with its mouth open as he fires a breath weapon down into its throat. As you see a line of acrid energy pour between his teeth, crackle, and then shoot straight downwards.
Kinky.
Does Gan say this?
No.
And when the
Alright.
creature's two halves split apart, he steps down and starts using prestidigitation, or preparing to use it as he walks away. That's my turn.
Alright, this smoldering, half-melted husk of a vampire who has no upper head at this point because of the literal vomiting of acid into his gasping maw, is twitching at the bottom of the coffin, and then goes completely still, blood pooling around him. We are still in initiative, though, to decide the fate of Arthur Goodboy, however, so, Arthur, this is your last round if you choose to keep running, and after this you will get away.
He's gone.
Alright,
He's gone into the mist.
we are officially out of combat.
Alright. I guess I'll let the sword disappear, the newspaper. And I'll walk over to Draken. And I'll glance over at his injuries, and I'll say, "Look, I can heal you, but don't make me regret it. If you pull anything like that mongrel did, we are
Oh, you're
not going to
talking to
have
me.
a good time. Yeah.
Now, keep that indignant tone to yourself for the moment. I have yet to show any colours other than my cooperation. I don't like being
All right.
spoken to like that.
No, but I have to take precautions at this point.
Then do so and don't talk to me.
He's pissed
All
off
right.
that his clothes are messed up.
He is actually. That is genuinely the vibe you get.
Mhm. All right. Then I won't say another word, healing or otherwise.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna go find Ollie.
All right. Ollie. After a minute or so passes, because it's gonna take that at least that long for Gan to get outside and kind of see where you're at. You feel the terror fade from within you, at least the terror that is magically induced. Whether or not you're still scared, that's up to you. Yeah, so see, the thing is, he's kind of crispy from that holy magic, that's true.
Oh, before you leave, you see that Draken is almost fully healed. He was regenerating as you was telling him this.
Okay. Then he doesn't feel bad about it.
Natural instinct to remain in the carriage, crying. Okay. Gan, go ahead and roll me either perception or survival to see if you can pick up the trail of terrified Ollie and figure out where he went.
Probably perception. Let me take a look. Yep, perception. It's not especially good. No. 13.
With a 13, you cast about and you see that some of the taller grass has been trampled, going to the right of the door as you come out. And you summarize that was probably not Arthur, because Arthur went straight down the road. So presumably, because you did catch a glimpse of Ollie out here, that's probably the way Ollie went.
Okay.
So you
So
go that
round-
way as you're
yeah,
making
around
your
this
way
way.
to try and find poor Ollie. Nicholas, what are you and Draken doing?
Oh, I was just about to reply.
I'll let Nick read this thing out.
Nick?
I think you're muted again, Nick, because I can hear you talking in the other room.
Sorry. So Nick calms himself down and seemingly shrinks a little bit, mainly his arms and hands, and especially his claws seem to recede back into his fingers. And kind of using a handkerchief to wipe off the muck that came onto his hands from the encounter, and walks up to Draken saying, "You seem to be quite the capable fighter. Glad you were there for that."
He raises his eyebrow as he starts cleaning himself off visibly with magic. Whatever wounds he sustained seem to be closing, but he still has that emaciated look from it being drained. Well, that's quite the compliment coming from you. I saw quite the bestial set of power coming from you too. He looks out the window. I won't pretend to understand anything that just happened here, but I also won't lie, it was quite entertaining. It's a shame about your slave.
I was not ready for that point.
He is a drow.
First off, I thought it meant Arthur, but then I realized I was talking about the girl.
Yep. Or maybe both, who knows?
I have no idea, there is no indication.
Nick's first instinct was to think that he was referring to Arthur.
I mean, dog, so.
So, to begin with, considering the term companion, if you're going to dress me down also, I assure you our goals are aligned, but I'm not interested in causing wanton chaos as much as I enjoy it.
No, I don't see to talk down any reason to talk down to you. You're one of the few to prove more useful than others here. Though we should probably at least attempt to clean this up.
Speaking
I know
of,
the master wished they didn't want this monstrosity slain.
Speaking of that,
you kind of hear a noise outside the door, and the maid, kind of terrified because she heard all these noises and isn't sure what's going on, kind of peers in. She's like, um, did you need? Oh, the coffin's open.
he laughs. The master's brother wanted a snack. I think we
What?
should make her leave, Nicholas.
Please do take Arthur's stuff with you, by the way. Please.
Definitely. I'm also totally stealing whatever sword that is on that table.
Oh, it's more of a decorative thing, but you can totally grab it.
Damn. No, that's good, good. If it just looks like decoration, I'm not taking it. I'm going to make my way out of the window without hesitation. I'm going to leave this conversation with reckless abandon.
Yeet!
Nick follows suit, but instead of completely following Draken through the courtyard, they'll circle around the building this way to go
Okay.
retrieve something he left in his room.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are you taking Arthur's stuff from his room?
I
Would you
don't
think of?
think he is. Let's see if he thinks about that. Would that be intelligence or wisdom?
I think that would probably be wisdom, not so much intelligence based.
Wisdom.
Yeah, just straight up wisdom. By this time, while you're making that roll, Gon, you have tracked Ollie all the way around the house, and you see a little bit of a disturbance where the wagon was, like somebody had opened the door and then shut it.
Oh dear. Okay.
Also going to throw this out there for
Ollie, are you in there?
Ollie whimpers and stifles a sob behind his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm just gonna come and kind of sit down outside the carriage. So a lot of people typing.
Draken is looking through the blue tiefling. Alright, okay, go ahead and roll either perception or survival, Draken, so you can see if you can pick up the trail that belongs to Ollie.
Oh, I was just doing that as an explanation of why I'm not there. But
Oh,
yep.
okay, cool. Anyway.
Oh fuck, never mind then.
Yeah, you know which way he went. You can start making your way in that direction, but it'll be a little bit before you catch up with Gon, because you did just have a seat in there, so it won't happen right away. They got some talking time.
I'll arrive at an appropriate time.
Excellent.
Inappropriate if that's funnier.
quick question for Roll20 to do like the italicize. Is that just asterisks before and after everything?
I don't know.
For normal speaking, yes. For this
Oh no,
this weird colored thing, it's perma.
in Roll20 it's /me.
Slash me.
Yeah, /me, then a space.
Keep saying it in Hungarian.
Okay, cool. Thank
And
you.
it will insert your name, so like you don't have to type it again.
Sweet.
Yep. Also, if you want to do pictures, I'll teach you that later.
But anyway, yeah, Gon, Ollie, you have some talking time before you're tracked down by Draken.
I'm sorry. I scared you again. I keep doing that. I'm being pretty shit at thinking about what's around me. And I haven't been as good to you as I should.
Ollie shudders, stammering. Please, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. I wish I had died on that altar too. A truer death than what I was given. I would have done it again if I thought I would have finished what was started. So you don't need to wish it any more on me than what I wish on myself.
Ollie, wait. And he gets up a bit at that, and he presses his hands to the carriage door, but he hesitates. He doesn't want to open it and scare him, so he kind of just leans his forehead against the door. Ollie, that wasn't. I shouldn't have said that in front of you, but I definitely didn't say it at you. I was so furious at Arthur. He just. I've never wished death on anyone before, but I guess for a moment it felt like the right thing. I wished that Arthur had died a hero rather than what he became. I wish I never knew the truth about him.
Also, while we're waiting for Ollie to type that response, Nicholas, go ahead and make both a dexterity check to see if you can climb up the side of the building to get to the second floor, and a stealth check so that nobody knows what you're doing.
I don't need to make a dexterity check because I have the thing, and I rolled 17 stealth
Oh, that's
earlier.
right. You have climbing speed. That's right. So yeah, and a 17 stealth, yeah, you're fucking in and out like the wind while all this is going on. You're just casually stroll down the hallway, gather up your things, gather up Arthur's things. Heck, you can even gather up anything that anybody else left behind if you want to bring it along with you.
Probably a good idea.
I'll try to gather Gon's belongings.
Assuming he doesn't already.
But is there anything? Yeah, Gon's or Ollie's belongings, just in case. But I'm mainly kind of looking at as of value in Arthur's belongings in particular.
Love you too, baby. Bye.
You can grab all his stuff. Just like. Yes. It's basically the bag of holding.
Oh yes, I'm definitely grabbing that.
With all
that makes things easy.
all the shit inside. I will list it in the chat later.
Okay.
So you can copy. And his weaponry. I mean, he has a great sword, a glaive, a javelin.
Didn't you have any of that with you when you went downstairs?
Nope, I only had my plain shirt and pants
Oh,
and the
wow.
crowbar
Oh, wow.
because I wanted to be quiet. So there's
That's
also
right.
a chainmail. By the way.
Okay, so I'll try to fit as much as I can into the bag of holding, making it easier to get out. And seem like I don't have as much as I do.
Oh, you got it. Ollie seems more confused now than he is fearful. Still fearful, yes, but confused and concerned.
You do what you
Gen's
want.
words are more cryptic than he realizes, and it leads to Ollie assuming something has happened to Arthur. The door is pushed open for Gan as Ollie's face, not but a scant sliver eye in a wild nest of ebon hair, faces him. What? What are you talking about? What happened? After all, Ollie didn't actually look inside the room. He just arrived at the door and was immediately terrified and ran. That's all he knows. Yeah, and Gan, additionally, all you told him was that Arthur was going on a moonlit stroll.
Yeah. Ollie. The girl is dead. Arthur fed her to the vampire. And then he ran, like a coward, and he took Thorn with him.
And that is probably about when Draken would at least be within eyesight of Gan kneeling beside the carriage door. Whether or not you choose to approach or not is up to you, Draken, but you'd at least be able to see and hear what's going on currently.
Ooh, good question.
Is Arthur still growing from the guiding bolt? How long does guiding bolt last?
That's a good question. Let me take a look.
It was just one turn.
Oh.
One
well,
turn? Oh, okay.
Then no.
That's a shame.
I actually
Sorry.
looked at it and was like disappointed that
That
nobody's
would have been
gonna.
hysterical
I
if it
think
was just like a lightning rod.
Ah.
Well, not a lightning rod.
A
I'm back,
beam of
sorry about
light.
that. Whew. Okay, what did I miss?
Oh, sorry. I said that by now, Draken, you would be within visual distance of them, like say about here. Whether or not you choose to approach them or not is up to you, but you see Gon kind of kneeling next to an overturned wrecked carriage, and like it's cracked open a little bit, and you can sort of see like part of Ollie's face, like just an eye and beautiful mussed ebon locks kind of peeking out at Gon as they talk to each other. Whether you're
Hey,
not
hey! He snaps as he starts approaching. Stop accosting my benefactor.
Right. Well, I guess I've said all I need to say. I'm sorry it turned out like this. And I'm just gonna walk past and... Hey.
Hey?
Fuck off.
Yes!
Yes, Gon did explain what happened to Ollie.
Yeah. I said, that I said that the girl is dead,
And
Arthur fed her to the vampire, and then he ran like a coward, and he took Thorn with him.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. I don't know who Thorn is, but...
Yeah, you would have heard that as you were coming up. You'd have heard Gon telling Ollie that.
Did you tell me to fuck off as well?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
When you
He
yelled
told
at
me.
him and snapped at him, he got up and said all that I need to say, and then sort of started walking past you, and then he said, "Hey, fuck off!"
You don't get, like, indignancy, you just get a grin. Like, a genuinely, like, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I think that.
I'm into that.
Person has
I
fun.
like that. Alright, Ollie's typing. I think they might have a reaction, so you might want to come back a second, Gon, because it looks like...
Oh.
Yes,
Okay, I'll be
might
here
not be...
telling Draken to fuck off.
Yeah, you probably get as far as telling Draken to fuck off before whatever happens is about to happen, because I see them typing, and they said well really loudly, so that probably means
Yes.
something's happening.
Uh-oh.
Got as far as fuck off. I dig it.
It was at that moment that Draken fell head over heels. Ollie kind of sits there in shock for a minute and then goes to lean out of the carriage, dry heaving. He hasn't actually eaten in several days, so nothing comes up, but it's clear he's heaving. Trouble digesting the information. Ollie crawls out of the carriage onto his hands and knees. What?
All right, up you get. I'm sure you've just had a thoroughly riveting moral encouragement from your friend, so instead I'll offer you my shoulder. Up.
And by this time, Nicholas, you would have collected everything of use, and you could walk down the stairs and exit through the front door if you want to with a 17 in stealth, or you can jump out a window again. You know, whatever's better. Did you catch that, Nicholas?
I can't hear you.
No, I did not. Sorry.
I said by this time you would have collected all of the things that people had left behind, whether Arthur or otherwise, and you would be able to start exiting the building, whether that's by the front door with that 17 in stealth that you had, or jumping out a window. It's completely up to you.
With the stealth, I believe I can get. Walking out the front door doesn't seem the wisest way if I'm not trying to be seen. And we said, fuck trying to hide what happened. I'll probably just leave through. I would say I probably collected a gun and all these things. Well, actually, I didn't even know gun was in the noise ring. If I would collect any of those stuff last, and look out the window on that side of the building.
Alright, you slip out a window and you're kind of standing on the roof of the conservatory, kind of overlooking everything that's happening. So you see the next things that occur. Ollie is surprisingly easy to lift, as Draken now discovers. In fact, as he's righted, his hooves aren't quite touching the ground anymore. It's almost indiscernible. Ollie's hand sinks partially into Draken's shoulder in a chilling factor, a quiet mumble which might have been thanks heard as he stalks his way back around the house. And so Nicholas, you're kind of over top of where they are now. You're like on the roof of the conservatory, like right there. You're muted again.
You're just up there.
Nicholas, you're muted again.
Yeah, I know. One moment I said, oh, obviously you didn't hear that. But I would try to move a little bit closer to the front of the building before actually getting on the ground to make it seem like I came from around the corner.
Alright, so you kind of keep pace with them a little bit ahead and like climb down the other side, so by the time that they're rounding the corner, there you are, standing nonchalantly.
Oh, good. Got your things?
So I'm getting out.
Look at Gan.
What? Sorry?
Look at Gan.
I didn't hear
I
what.
said, are we cleaning this mess? Are we cleaning this mess up or bugging off?
Whether if you
guess
told him that the maid has seen
They
it yet.
did have a job for us, but I don't know if it's still offered.
The job was saving
guess
the
I-
brother.
Yeah.
It is very broken. Oh, okay. I thought I'm mixing campaigns again. My bad.
I
So
guess I
we
should
were
go.
fucked off the job that we were given.
Oh, well, I had no intention, really. But quite frankly, once that thing was free, it had to die.
Yeah. I have no.
Agreed.
Hey,
I don't think you did the wrong thing.
I already got it.
Ollie, once you reach those doors, you find out that they've been shut and locked.
It keeps that back. Wow.
Also, the window is no longer open.
That means you
Click, click.
There is no one home. Go away.
I do hope you have a safe house prepared, or at the very least a quick mode of transportation out of the town.
see everyone, but I'm stuck in this internal loading screen.
Us?
Well, that would
No,
make
no,
much
no.
sense.
You took all of the things from the death house?
Hey.
Yeah. I mean,
I
without the
recognize
bag of
the phone.
holding, it holds stuff. Arthur is like super strong generally. He can carry like 3 times the normal stuff. It's like, yeah, why not? It just seemed convenient.
Ollie calls, please, please, you don't have to open the door, just listen. Something horrible has happened this night. I am very well aware there is the body of a little girl inside of the coffin that you lot opened and released the master's brother. Granted, I think the puddle on top of her might be the master's brother, but otherwise, I am not letting you in.
Nicholas might want to tell them that their shit is taken care of. Let's go. Let's just leave. Oh, they are too good people. They are too good.
Our character. Kathy, is it? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to mislead you, but I... how do I put this? I think your intent was to kill the vampire. So did my character. Oh boy.
Like, hi, I'm opening this to kill a vampire. No, I'm opening this to feed the child to the vampire. Actually, last time I successfully fed the maid to him too.
Yep.
And bargained for the lives of my friends, to be fair.
Yeah, if
It was glorious.
Really, the only reason that it didn't work was that Gon decided to sleep in Ollie's room.
Yeah.
If Gon had not made that decision, he would have woken up.
Even with the stupid, oh, can the little girl sleep in the pillow fort? And I'm like, sure, I will stick next to her then. This is fine.
Yeah, if Gon had been sleeping in their regular room, this would have never occurred.
Can we take just a small pause? Like have the game pause just a moment so I can politely ask, but why?
Yes. Anyway, as soon as Ollie types this thing out, I gotta put something in Discord for the other people.
But why?
Yeah, we're kind of eating into their time.
Yeah.
You missed the part. You missed the previous part. Watch them on YouTube. Like,
I
it
must have.
explains some.
I remember watching them at some point, but it's all left me.
Oh no, I still got this guy. And I also got some tea, dragon fruit tea. Thank you, darling.
I'm glad I got to show off my my character's actual mechanics.
It was very cool.
Your character is built insane.
Yeah, sounds like a warlock. Holiday?
Yeah, I'm a warlock. Pure warlock, hexblade. I'm not intending to
great.
be or anything.
You just randomly have like
It sounds like
slight-
a warlock paladin.
That was
No,
a
I-
swashbuckler, wasn't it?
Branding smite comes with the hexblade.
I am getting all
Oh,
the-
nice.
I am
Also,
getting
you're
all the-
you're not a dark elf, a true drow, are you? Like something weird. That breath weapon was kind of sus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but your Wi-Fi is not working.
My Wi-Fi?
We
I
can hear you.
As a curious child,
You can't hear us, huh? Try
It's
reconnecting.
true, I'm not a full dark elf, but you'll have to earn a favor from me before I'll tell you what I am. Luckily, a member of the party already has one.
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Welcome-
Hello? Yeah,
Okay.
I had to disconnect from your Wi-Fi because I was getting nothing
Oh my
but
gosh.
robot for a literal minute.
That sucks. Anyway. Oh, dang, that's a long one. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Ollie continues, resting his forehead against the door, horns gently clacking with the action. I don't want inside.
all the
Just- I need to say this before I leave. We did not come here to cause terror or disarray. We came initially to ensure the child would have a place to live in safety after losing her parents. I have no way to revive her, and I do not know if any of us do. If I thought we did, I would break this door down with or without your permission. As it is, I don't know what happened. I was terrified. I ran. I should have stopped it from happening.
Yeah, you know what? I see
Tried.
your form. I see your
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for her death. I'm sorry for the Lord's brother's death. He failed in utterly every way and will not darken your doorstep again.
Yeah, exactly.
Please
Actually,
just-
you know what?
Just make
doing
sure
what
she
you-
at least experiences a kind and respectful burial, is what I would give her if it were at all within my right to do so. Deliver this message to the Lord.
I mean,
We
we're
will
both
dispatch
just
the Lord of
here.
this land.
I made a
I will
promotion
tear
just
out
as
his
much as
throat
you.
with my own teeth. It will be of no consolation to him with his brother passing, but it was an oath I will fulfill. I'm sorry for the tasks and burdens that now fall upon you. I am sorry.
Are you serious?
Ollie will turn to leave after saying his piece.
Yes, I know what that represents. You think of what?
Hey, Rob, can you
Think
tell
I don't
Jason
know
to be
that?
quieter?
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, Gon is also gonna say, yeah, just make sure she gets the rest she deserves. I wish I could be there and say a few words, but I couldn't save her, so I don't really have that right. I hope these horrors never visit you again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna follow after Ollie.
And as the party
I'm
turns-
actually, I'm actually gonna say something to Ollie,
Mhm.
really quick. I'm gonna say, and Ollie, I'm sorry for you too, because I think we started with good intentions. We wanted to, bring you to a better place, but we've just gone from one nightmare to another. I'm sorry.
There's a little bit of a pause, and I'm going to say something quickly before Ollie pipes in and replies. Dragon just sort of leans across. Why are you apologising?
Good question.
Punch him, please punch him.
I guess I just, wish I could have done more.
Oh yeah, sympathy. Sorry, well that's
Yeah. yeah.
something that's here, isn't it, on the surface?
Yeah. Well, no. We have it underground too. You do realize? Hang on, hold on. He walks up and looks at him, and he is also
Yep.
he's gray skinned. He's got the pointy ears, and he's like,
I didn't want to
I'm-
assume.
Okay.
Ollie responds quietly, obviously trying to hold back another flood of tears. Because the one who should be apologizing isn't here. And now we're going to cut. and go to.
That sounds a good one, yeah.
Now we're gonna cut and go to where that person who should be apologizing currently is, which is surrounded by mists on a long and dusty road going towards a windmill. And Arthur, your ear twitches as something purposefully lets you hear it move next to you. What do you do?
Whip around towards the sound, brandishing my lone. What is it? A crowbar that I still have in my hand.
And you hear a slow clap.
Shit.
Did not even wait the 3 days. That was definitely entertaining.
That kind of straightens from the battle stance, sighs and goes, well, I'm glad to be of service, my lord.
I see this as being a very profitable relationship, for myself at least. Why don't you come home and I will treat you to a lovely dinner? And he kind of motions, and you hear a creaking noise as a carriage drawn by 2 black horses exits from the mists. The gold embossing upon its ebony surface, winking slightly in the light of the moon, which briefly, for just a moment, pierces through it to illuminate. The door creaks open by itself, revealing a plush, velveteen interior in the deepest of reds. As the tall figure becomes visible to you for just a moment, he was dressed all in blacks and reds, his hair drawn back into a short ponytail at the back of his head, with just a single flipping strand over those piercing amber eyes, which seemed to stare at you as unblinkingly as Nicholas's had. Well, I do not have all eternity. And he chuckles at his own joke.
Arthur grins with too many teeth, takes a small bow of respect, and enters the carriage.
And that's where we're gonna stop for the night.
Jesus F. Christ.
Alright, thank you everybody out there who is watching tonight. We did run a little bit late tonight, but that's also because we started a little bit late tonight, and I definitely wanted to get through that fun part. So we will see you in about, I'm going to give about 10 minutes just so I can scarf this stew down before we start part 2 of Stratty Daddy Sundays. Thank you to everybody who was already watching, and we look forward to seeing you very, very shortly. From those of us here at Curses, also maybe vampires. Good night, and don't let your paladin fall to the dark side, god damn it.
Sounds to me like they skip.